cleaning your dog's ears is really important for their health. Veterinarian Dr. Melissa Webster of Tampa Veterinary Hospital is here to share tips for cleaning your pup's ears properly. Dr. Webster, this is really important, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Are there certain breeds that really need to be taken special care of their ears because they're prone to infection?
Yes, Cocker Spaniels especially, they produce more wax. So basically their ears produce more wax, period. So they need their ears cleaned more often.
Now this is Dexter, a bull mastiff.
Yes.
And any ears that flop down, are they a little more vulnerable?
Yeah, because stuff gets caught in there. Dexter believes that rolling in dirt is an awesome activity. So
Dexter, you have something in common with Nigel and Freebie. Roll away. So how often should we be cleaning them, and what's the proper way to clean your dog's ears?
Well, the biggest thing I can say is have proper ear cleaner that your veterinarian hasn't had you get.
Okay.
Because things like you see back here, home remedies, not so good. We have drying agents in the ear cleaners and things so it's not painful.
Right.
What you do is typically we teach a dog by putting some solution on some cotton, gently getting their ear and starting them like this, kind of rubbing inside their ear.
There. Doesn't that feel good, Dexter?
He's like, it's like a spa treatment, and then he believes he must be fed grapes.
Well, yes.
And I'm teasing, but they're dog treats, not grapes, because those are toxic.
You know, I don't meet a lot of dogs that say, here, please clean my ears, because sometimes I have to actually not chase, but I don't want to traumatize Freebie, but she is not keen on this. So how do you help calm a dog down before you go at them with this stuff?
What I was just doing with him is go slowly. Don't expect him to sit there for his ears to be completely clean today.
Right.
And what I didn't show you is when you look up and raise up the ear pinna, make sure it doesn't smell funny.
Yeah,
it sounds kind of gross, but put your nose close to it, because ear infections have a funky odor, and you'll be like, oh, God.
You'll know it when you smell it.
Oh, yeah, there will be no problem with that one. And make sure there's no redness in the pinna itself. We call this the pinna, fancy word for the flap of the ear. And then make sure there's not a lot of odor, or he's not painful when you're touching the ear.
Right. Now, what about ear mites?
Ear mites can be a problem.
Can you see them?
You can.
Okay.
I mean, but if you're not trained to see them, they look like a speck of salt to me, but...
And will a flush of this do the trick, or is that something you have to go see your doctor and say, new medicine, please?
Please come to your veterinarian, because if they have ear mites, sometimes they have an infection with bacteria or yeast, and just cleaning their ears thoroughly is not going to help your dog, and it's painful.
Well, let's talk about going too deep, because that's certainly not something you want to do. But how do you know?
Well, a dog's ear canal, I frequently use just my hand. You know, it's like an L. It's funky. Our ear canal is just like the bottom of this L. So when you're looking in the ear, if this was a flap, you can't see very far down. Right. These cleaners are designed to come in and pull out the stuff that's down below. And massaging their ear, I didn't get to show you, we've got some clips at our website for that, but there's some cool stuff that you can do to just clean it, massage it, take cotton, or the makeup wipes are really easy to use.
How important is it after you've, say, with my dogs, we are able to squirt some in, and then you do the little massage, and then they give them their heads a good shake, and then it goes all over. But how important is it to make sure it's dry afterward? Well,
with the solutions that typically we have at the veterinary office, that's already included.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry. But I usually just let them free-form shake, but have a towel nearby as insurance policy.
And finally, after a swim in the pool, is it important to clean their ears? You think, well, they just had their ears clean, but no.
Well, I usually put a little bit of solution in both of their ears, because when they swim in the pool, they usually have a bunch of fun, and water gets down in that canal, and you can't see it, but it's down in that lateral area.
Okay. All right. Well, wow. I wish my dogs would just lay down when they had to get their ears. I mean, Dexter, you're a champ. Thank you, Dr. Webster, very much.